Hello and welcome back to Grim Fandango, and welcome to illustrious Rubacava, a vicious hive of scum and villainy, but also coolness. Rubacava is always the area I spend the most time in, not because it's so hard, but because it just has that certain kind of flair. There's awesome characters, he has such memorable locations and puzzles. It's the heart of the game for me, and I think many people will agree with me here. So yeah, Manny has made quite a name for himself. He refurbished this building into a nightclub, and he's running the joint. I dare say it's the first time in his afterlife he's actually amounted to anything. Yeah, but at what cost, I'm asking you. Anyway, last time we left off, Lupe, the receptionist, came up and asked Manny to meet with one of the guests. A woman, apparently. And she sounded kinda urgent, so maybe we should investigate this as our first step here. Get ready, folks. Rubacava is gonna be awesome. Nice big desk, but we'll have a look around here later. And there she is, a little feather sticking out.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Ain't she a cutie? Little bundle of joy. Think she'll come in tonight?
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Nothing. You're supposed to tell me to get over it.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Yeah, try a Volvo or a Saab instead, you know? Not everybody has to have a fancy car. Okay,
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Nothing. Get over it, knucklehead.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
who's Bogan? Well, I know who he is, but let's play along here.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Let's throw her a bone.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and...
She's just so cute.
Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Let's make it up to her.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
She's got a point.
Okay.
Where's that guest, though?
Okay.
Let's have a look around the casino. Oh, there's Lotus. Yeah.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Buenas noches.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You're too good to me, buddy.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Well, why don't you elaborate on that?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
Okay.
Later.
Why would we leave? This is perfect. We're our own boss. We don't have to answer to anybody. Can wait all night for the lady of our dreams who never comes along. Hey, what's this?
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Yeah, but I was thinking booze.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Life is so good, huh? Don't you agree, Manny? Yeah. Yeah, it's not only a nightclub, but also a casino. And this is where the real money comes in for him. And this is Bogan. We already know always enjoys a little lucky streak whenever he comes in. Coincidentally, he's also the local police officer. But no lady we found. It's probably not her. She's with him. So let's go back. And see what we can do about that. This is so much better with just point and click. Maybe she stepped out to catch some air. Look at what he's done with the place. It's just so illustrious and cool and shaken. Huh? It's probably her.
Richie?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
What? It's a raven. Did we just... Who are we talking to just now? What? Is that her? And Domino? It is her! Come down, Meche! Help me! No!
This gonna be an annual thing with you? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here, but...
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
What do you mean? Come on,
That
Velasco.
dock master Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
You should see his wife.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
Well, that's real easy
I'll
then.
work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
Naranja, eh?
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
But still. So you're saying there's a chance?
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Alright. Yeah, so we just got our quest here. We gotta get out of Rubacava.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
Okay.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
You crapped me up, Velasco. Yep.
I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
I love Velasco. By the way, have a look at this moon over here. It's very fitting.
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Beautiful. Okay, so this is the SS Limbo. The ship Meche was a passenger on was called the SS Lambada. Next up will be the SS Macarena, I'm sure. Okay, let's have a look. Why not?
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Yeah.
The SS Limbo needs a little TLC.
What does that even mean? Isn't that a girl group from the 90s? Alright. Let's explore everything there is to see on Rubacava. There's a lot. So yeah, this is the docks. Here's a little bit of a hub world. Let's start from here. Oh. Well, if it isn't the CBs. Hey guys, got some spare equipment lying around?
These bees don't seem too busy.
Huh. Except for this guy.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Oh no.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The Union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
What a preposterous suggestion. I oughta... Never mind.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Yeah, why aren't you working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
That's a tough break.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
So, why don't you?
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
Well, with that attitude, you're never gonna make it.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are
Oh
you
my
ever
God.
gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops,
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
That's a good point. Thank you very much. Yeah. Maximino. Well, he's a high-rolling gangster. You can see his establishment right over there. You'll get to see him as well, and he has some part to play, as he said.
hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Chow Chilla Charlie.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
I can't tolerate all this injustice. I'm leaving.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Oh. Well, there's our first puzzle. We have to get this guy motivated to do something. However, what's over this way? Oh. A lighthouse? I don't think there's anything to do over here, but let's check anyway.
It's locked.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll come back here later. So yeah, this whole episode is gonna be a lot of exploring. Just so you know. Let's see what's over this way. Oh yeah, this is the blue casket. This was the second branch over here. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Yeah, that's a cool joint. However, there are lots of today we'd call them hipsters, but these are actually supposed to be beats or beatniks, you know? Called that because they're so beaten down by society and all that. So yeah, let's see what they've got to say.
Crazy.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
They don't like Manny, that's for sure. Well, they're a little bit delusional too, but yeah.
Labor organization and revolt made easy.
Mind if I borrow that?
Can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Bogan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
Lola?
I think this. Ooh, Lola.
What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one.
Taught.
Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me.
Well,
Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me.
he didn't
how are
say
the
anything about
bourgeoisie?
Nick.
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps.
come
Don't
on.
start.
I was just gonna say, this is probably the most egregious and most common bug. I think it was common in any version of the game. Did you see her just jittering around like this? I would have expected them to fix this bug. So yeah, Lola is in love with Maximino, and this is Maximino's girlfriend. And in order for him to drop her, she wants to expose the affair she's having with Nick. So yeah.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
Wow. I wouldn't be so upfront about that. People might hear and might tell him. Maxie is a real powerful guy, but apparently she thinks she's untouchable.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Maybe she's not jittering as much as she was before, but she's definitely jittering. Well, anyway. Yeah, and Nick is Maximino's lawyer on top of that.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
Right, open mic night. Open mic night
seems like
Is a
a
thing.
big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
Okay.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
See that? That's what I meant.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Ashes to ashes. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to me. To ashes,
God.
to ashes, to ashes, to ashes.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the last one.
totally. Anyway,
Well,
yeah,
catch you
that's
later,
about
hip
it.
chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Right. Now we can go in here for a minute. See what's going on behind the curtain.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
This guy gets it. You should be the one on stage tonight, buddy. Way better than the stuff Olivia has put out so far. Yeah, the secret ingredient apparently is dishwater. And man, does it work. Like a charm. Okay, yeah, that's the blue casket. Awesome music! Yeah, by the way, apparently the soundtrack for the remastered version has been re-recorded by a symphonic orchestra, but I don't hear it, actually. It sounds just the same as it always has. So, what's up with that? By the way, this is how it looked before. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going here. This elevator will just bring us back to Manny's place. Okay. What's with this thing? Alright. So, by the way, I don't think we can go over there. Yeah. So let's see what's... Right, this is the way to the cat racetrack.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
And these cats are a little bit different than you'd think. This is the magnitude of cat we're talking about here. Ooh, baby.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat.
Oh, yeah.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Oh, how tragic. Poor kitty. So yeah, somebody had the cat stuffed and put on display here. In a really weird spot. Nobody's coming over here, apparently. Or maybe not during the races anyway.
Fuchi,
and this over
that
here.
smell es peor que la muerte.
Oh yeah. This is the kitty litter pool.
This cat litter really needs
Only it
changing.
didn't-
See? This is why I don't have a pet.
Yeah. Then you have Glottis. What? They're both demons.
It says revolutionary design leaves carnages safe and smooth for kitty.
Come to think of it, they both like to race, so they're not that different anyway. It's a tin opener, by the way. That's all we can do right now in here. Let's go up.
And again, the winner,
Hey!
followed by Snowball's Triumph, the Footless Buffalo. Flea Balls Cure.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Claws of Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Down Charlie. I am not Spot.
Okay,
The next race
those were all
will
the...
begin momentarily.
How do I even get out of here? Like this. Let's see here.
Nobody there. Anybody there?
Hello?
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want a kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
For the friendly conversation.
Okay. How about this counter?
Nobody there. Hello?
Oh, hi. Betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
Interested in seeing the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
That was weird. He changed his tone like 180 degrees. Okay. This is the way, by the way, to the High Rollers Lounge. But I don't think I can go there.
But this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
It is members only.
You must be new.
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
How rude. Especially of a Frenchman. Would have expected more. Okay. I'm not going up here yet. Look at this majestic blimp. From the size and the effort that must have gone into rendering it, you'd think that we'd be riding it sometime, but nope. It's never gonna happen. What's this?
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Huh. It doesn't even ring a bell.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever read that wanted poster. This elevator will only lead back to the Blue Casket. And hey, we're back to Calavera Cafe. So, that was a little trip through, or a sightseeing trip through Rubacaba. Right, so thank you very much for watching. Next episode we'll kick things into gear a lot faster and knock out all these puzzles left and right. But until then, take care, bye bye.